Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to episode number 85 of Mogg Monday, the show we play goblins every single Monday. That's right. And today, we're playing a little bit of a stork with a little Th-Th-Th-Thalia and the Gobs. Thalia, Thalia and the Gobs. That's right. We're trying out goblins and a stork. But a little bit of a twist here. Now, I had tried playing Goblins with a little bit of a white splash in the sideboard for Thalia and Rest in Peace, with Phoenix being so popular. And we're just going to try it in the main, honestly. Thalia is really good. Goblins kind of lacks a good 2-drop. There's a lot of flex spots in Goblins, where it's sort of like we have one Cratermaker or one Gempalm or whatever. Which, screw that. We'll just play 3 Thalias. Thalia's great. Thalia's good against the control decks, Thalia's good against Gruul, which block things. Like, just a really good card. It's a really, really good card. So, pretty easy, splash here. 4 Foundry, 4 Pathway, 4 Clifftop Retreat. We're not playing any fast lands because the deck obviously wants to get the 6 mana and cast Muxus, so don't want to draw that 6 land and have it be advantage. I think you could play 1 or 2 if you really wanted to, but also you need to play enough mountains to play Castle Embereth safely and Clifftop Retreat safely. So, no inspiring advantages here. Just a pretty solid Goblin list here with Thalia. Of course, Rest in Peace in the board as well. Very powerful sideboard card. Just a little upgrade, and we're just going to see how it rolls. Right here on Mogg Monday, episode 85. Now, I want to remind everyone, this is pretty exciting, actually. So, Bronze to Mythic has been going on for Strixhaven. Hasn't gone too well. Honestly. Ikoria was a breeze. We blasted through Kaldheim. Like, Mythic in, 17 drafts, something like that. We had so many 7-win runs, you couldn't even count them all. But, Strixhaven's been tough, honestly. Strixhaven has been tough. So, I'm calling it some backup. I put in the call to Sam Black. Sam Black, of course, is a phenomenal Magic player and a great Magic mind. And I've hired Sam to join me on the next episodes. We'll do 2 of Bronze to Mythic. And Sam will be first going over 5 of my previous drafts and figuring out what I'm doing wrong. And then Sam's going to ride shotgun for a draft as well. So, should be a lot of fun. We're doing that Wednesday evening. It's like 5:30ish Wednesday evening. Should be a lot of fun. Great learning experience. Again, Sam's a great Magic mind. And I'm just perplexed by Strixhaven. I don't know. I'm obviously a pretty experienced drafter. I've drafted a lot in my life, and Kaldheim was great. Ikoria was great. But Strixhaven's a very, very weird format. And it's just not clicking for me. So, the first thing you should do in your repertoire when you're struggling is to look for help. Because if you just gotta learn. You gotta be able to admit that you're struggling and then learn to do better. So that's what we're doing. And it's gonna be attack here. I think this is a snap block, honestly. Nope, not sacrifice it. Like, I'm totally cool here. We don't really need this. Probably doesn't really need Prospector, so it should be a lot of fun. What's up, Citrus? How's it going, my friend? Hi from Iceland. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being a pile driver. I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna Snoop here. They are green whites. They probably have company for decks. We play Thalia like next turn, but I want to try and get beat Goblins off the top of our deck. Perfect. So we'll land on top. It's great. Sunpetal Grove, sure. So definitely gonna play Thalia next turn to play around company. Double Valkyrie. This feels like a great matchup for us. Top card's Krenko. Wait, no. Wrong button. Ah. Let's try that again. Oh, it's Krenko on top. There we go. There we go. So we're going to play Prospector Thalia here. Thalia defends against company, and Prospector gives another creature in play for Snoop. We have double activation on Krenko. Pretty insane luck there. Not gonna lie. Get a real job. Nah, why don't you get a job? All right, and then we'll just do this now, I guess. Yeah, we'll just say go. And now, set our upkeep stop. Pass the turn. The Thalia stops them from casting company. They have a Skyclave. That's great. That's totally fine. So they can probably hit the Snoop here, but did its damage. Now we can Warchief. They're just coming in. Sure. The Flyers are a problem here because obviously the Flyers can just kill us. We can't block them. So, unfortunately, our Snoop is gone. Now, we could Warchief, sack all 3 Goblins, and Krenko. I don't think that's good, though. We're just going to Warchief and say go. Damn, I missed the song. You gotta be here. You gotta be here for the start of Mogg Monday. I know we're a little late today. We had a lot of things going on earlier in the day, but I know we're a little late. You gotta ring that bell. Ring the bell. Make sure you follow. You know, follow on Twitter, and I always go live. You know, I always announce I'm going live. So, all right. So, if they have another, they have 3 spells in hand here. If they have another Skyclave for my Warchief, it kind of sucks, but. All right. So, and then. We'll send Thalia. I'm not going to trade Warchief for Skyclave, obviously, so... There's no second... Oh, I missed the Thalia attack. I was talking, my bad. Yeah, screwed up. I missed 2 damage. Whoopsie. Why Thalia? Why not Thalia? Thalia's great. It's a really, really powerful card, honestly. It doesn't hurt the deck at all. There's a lot of, like, Phoenix decks floating around, a lot of kind of combo-y deck, a lot of Brainstorms.
Big Streak Energy.
What's up, Power? Thanks for resub. Appreciate that. Resplendent Angel, sure. I mean, now it's Krenko time, so... And they're going to lead back the 2/4, sure. So, untap. Draw another Prospector. I mean, playing Wily Goblin, yeah, stacking Goblins, the same amount of Goblins, so we're like... We kind of need a payoff here, but... We could just die in the air next turn. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Pop this now. There's not really much point in putting another Prospector in play. And we're playing Wily Goblins. We're just gonna chill for a turn, I guess. Hopefully that missed point damage doesn't come back to hurt us. I mean, you can cast literally anything we draw next turn as long as we draw a spell, so... Also, I'm playing Vryn Wingmare in the company decks. Company decks should not play Thalia because it makes Thalia. It makes company cost more. Obviously, it's just like a non-bow. That's been a non-bow for a long time in various formats. So, unfortunately, the flying here is pretty good. We gotta try and go. Well, I mean, we have a billion big draws. I mean, Matron, Muxus. That's not great. Matron, Muxus. I can't think. Chieftain. Snoop is fine. We have a decent amount of draws that are good here. Because we are dead in 2 turns. So, and they are at 19. Modern Horizons 2 on Arena? No. No Modern on Arena. No Modern on Arena. I think his stack is a little much. They could just hold back one. They should just hold back the 3/5 and just get him for 7 this turn and then more next turn. They can even hold back 2 flyers, honestly. I think this is an overly aggressive attack. They can just hold back multiple flyers. Just don't die and then kill me next turn because they have 4 flyers in play and I can't do anything about it. But they're coming in. They're leaving themselves vulnerable here. Putting me to 2, but putting me to 10 is basically the same thing if they lethal next turn. So, big draw step, folks, on Mogg Monday. First game of the day. Oh, I was late on the drum roll. I'm off my soundboard game today. I am off. Is this enough to kill them? I don't think so. But we're going to try. We're going to try. This is definitely not enough. Maybe it is. I don't know. 12. That's a lot of goblins. Actually, I think this is actually enough. They just chuck the game. Because it's 12. That's 19 right there. Yeah, they're just dead. Could they have survived anyway? They could have just let back all their blockers, right? So 19, 20 from 1 from 2. So we did 3. They let back all of their angels. They could have won the game next turn. They could have blocked everything, went to 1, and then untapped and just killed us. They have enough flyers in play. That was a huge punt on our opponent's side. Huge punt. All right, so not a good Thalia matchup. Not a good Thalia matchup. We're gonna bring in our braids for sure. We're gonna bring in Chainwhirler. It's not great. I mean, they do have Soul Warden and the other 1-drop. I want 1 Chainwhirler. A Gempalm is also somewhat desirable. They're not going to have Cage because they have Company in their deck. We can shave the Snoops, shave 2 Snoops and maybe a Matron because they're not stopping us from Muxus. We definitely don't want Chandra. They're a flying. They have evasive creatures and they're on the play. Chandra's going to be a 4-mana Flame Slash. I think I'm pretty happy here. We could maybe want the second Chainwhirler, but it doesn't block very well in the matchup, so I think it's just fine. I think 4 braids is pretty good. As long as we can just not, fall behind to their flyers. They shouldn't really have a great answer to Muxus. I think it should be pretty good for us. Yeah, if you're tuning in, folks, welcome to the stream. This is Mogg Monday, the show where I play Goblins every single Monday. And hit that follow button first time here. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The comment of the day is Th-Th-Th-Thalia and the Jets. I mean, Gobs and the... I blame Karn. Not getting a good night's sleep. I'm just totally off my game today. Th-Th-Th-Thalia and the Gobs. Oh, man. Planes go, sure. I should do a silent stream. I should silence myself. No more talking, Jim. You're screwing up a soundboard. You're screwing up your jokes. Jerfa says, missed the intro song. Can you play it again? Nope. Gotta be here. Gotta set that notification bell or watch it on YouTube later. Thoughts on the new Rashadan port in Modern Horizons 2, the Merfolk? It's pretty sweet. It's a cool card. I wish it was a Goblin. It probably means port's not in the set, obviously, which kind of sucks, but it's pretty cool overall. Now, would I trade Prospector and Abrade for Bishop of Wings? I think I would, actually. This is one of their best enablers. I'm going to attack. Let's see what they do here. Cool. So this is a 2-for-1 for us, which isn't great, obviously. Bishop's like one of their best enablers, though. And, like, we don't really have a use for Prospector at the moment. We have 4 lands and a Warchief. So, like, if we draw Muxus, we can cast it anyway. So, there's a Valkyrie, sure. Great hand. They only have white mana, which is good, I guess. What color should the Merfolk have been? I think that blue sort of makes sense. Isn't Rashadan port, like, isn't Rashadan like a blue city or whatever? I don't really know, though, honestly. Alright, we're in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, it's another land. Okay, so... I mean, we're going to kill the Valkyrie. I'm going to kill it now so they can't company response. And just hoping I really have a good follow-up here. We could just, like, draw Muxus. That'd be really cool, right? Now we should have 6 lands. We're not applying a ton of pressure here, so... Snoop, Gob. Warchief, sure. Foundry on top, not ideal. The question is, do we attack here? I don't think we do. I think both these creatures are really, really valuable. And if we get blown out by a company here, we're just going to lose the game on the spot. Especially because we're drawing land next turn. I'm just not going to attack. All right, they don't have it. I thought it was like, you know, like 30% they have it, maybe less. But I still think we get destroyed there. We don't need to do that. They have a Skyclave. They hit the Warchief, not the Snoop. I think Snoop is more important than we have a land on top of our deck. We have another land on top of our deck, which is just unreal. First, I kill this. Start tagging. That's terrible for us because we have a land on top. So this has not been a very fun game. We should draw Matron, Muxus, something. The good news is that, like, they're not applying much pressure. So, all right. I mean, you're up. No secrets here. 8 lands. All 4 braids, 3 braids. But they don't got much either. They have double Skyclave, but that's their 7th land. Oh, there we go. There it is. Skirk Prospector, come on down. They already know this card, so. All right, I mean, Top Deck War, I mean, their best card's Company. That card's pretty good against us. Our best card's Muxus, which wins the game on the spot, probably, so. We also have Matron. We have a lot of good draws here. That's not very good. I think we're just going to cycle this, though. We have so many good draws. We'll just cycle here. We still have an Abrade in our deck. I'm going to target here. I have a Chainwhirler, too, I guess, but...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right. You're up. Real exciting Magic being play here. Both players have just like 19 lands in play. Going to 6. This thing is just going to solo us. Like they've done. This is the only card that's dealt damage to us, and it's attacked, what, 7 times already? Do we just kill the Skyclave, I guess, and just get him for 4? Make it 2/2. The 4th Abrade. The 4th Abrade before any Muxus or Matrons. I did board out one matron because you don't usually need to find Muxus that aggressively because they're not going to Thoughtseize us or anything. But all right, whatever. We're coming in. We're coming in. All right. The race is on. They just have an authority. The console's in play. You'd be almost Gempalm into the Abrade, too, which is pretty sick. Alright. Righteous Valkyrie is trying to go coast to coast right now. It has dealt every single point of damage. Krenko. Krenko with no goblins. Oh my god. Alright. I guess I'm gonna send. I doubt they have a way to remove this token. Oh my god, they drew company. We're dead. It's only one. It's only one creature too, but we're still dead. All right, you got us. I mean, that was some game magic. That was some riveting gameplay. All right, authority is very good against us, but let's try game 3, I guess. They have authority. The console authority is pretty freaking annoying. But they still can't beat a huge board, which could resolve Muxus. I think it's just like I think it's just stamp at, you know. Rough stuff. Rough stuff. All right, on the play. Sure. I see a Matron. I'm just like, it's not a great hand, honestly. It's pretty mopey, but Gempalm Incinerator right on time. All right, sure. Th-Th-Th-Thalia and the Gobs. Turn to authority. Gross. All right. Another Krenko. I kind of want to just play Matron and then play Krenko. And we'll get the Krenko hit by a Skyclave, and then keep the Warchief for later. Actually, my white cards aren't like anymore, so. Authority is obviously pretty good against Krenko, but like Krenko will win out in the end eventually. Just get the Muxus. This must be Thalia and the Gobs experimental album, where they try more lands, more illusions, and less goblins. Yes, probably. Resplendent Angel, sure. Skirk Prospector. Okay. I mean, once we play the Krenko, they have to answer it, so they spend a turn answering this. We can go multiple things next turn, hopefully. Alright, there's Skyclave, sure. Next turn is Warchief Prospector. And now we have the ability to either... I guess Krenko comes in tap, too. This card's really, really good against us. Alright. We could also just play Prospector and cycle Gempalm and kill Angel. Oh my god, can you stop? Like... Alright. Gross. Don't draw land either. Alright, I'm just trying to try for Krenko again, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we could go Chieftain Prospector, but we can't use the... Never mind, the haste doesn't matter, so... Alright, here's Krenko. Probably they attack for a lot here. If you draw a land and pump this, you probably lose. But if they have a spell, we lose too, so... Oh, you got Soul Warden. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, their hand was pretty... Alright, they whiffed. They're one off now. So the next creature I play pumps their team. God. And we still can't draw land. Alright, we're dead. Pretty Pretty frustrating. Pretty insane draw here. Authority's obviously great. Triple removal spell. Company. If we had more lands, I mean, like, we can... Our turn's pretty good here. We can, like, play Goblin, Krenko, Gempalm, but it's, like, just not enough. It's just not enough, unfortunately. And obviously they're just getting 1,000 life for each Goblin, too. So actually, I can't even kill. I could activate Krenko in response to the life gain triggers, cycle Gempalm and kill Valkyrie, but we still die to the Angel. I guess if they don't draw a land, I mean, we die to these two, though. Yeah, we're just dead. Authority's just too good against us. Alright, you win. You win. Authority getting life against Krenko doesn't really matter, honestly, because eventually Krenko will win. Like, they have no sweepers, you know? So we'll eventually, like, have a bajillion Goblins in play, and they may have bajillion life. We just attack with bajillion Goblins more than once, and they die. So... You know, the Authority is certainly beatable, but not if we don't draw lands, and not if they have, like, multiple removal spells and good clock, too. So, all right, folks, we're brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Round 2, fight. Thalias are here. All right, we're gonna keep. Pretty good hand. We draw some lands. We're on the draw, so stomping ground. So even though Thalia is like not great in this matchup, it's still actually pretty good because the body is just super relevant. It blocks Burning Emissary and on Crop Crasher and so on. Rule Spellbreaker. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can make a 4/4 too, sure. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna Thalia here. Like, Saki for Warchief is just way too bad against Stomp. I think we wait a turn. We just have Warchief into Krenko, hopefully. Assuming no Stomp. We get to Fizzle Stomp, which is good, but definitely a good draw against Thalia. Thalia is really good against their Burning Tree draws, but this is a, you know, turn 2 Spellbreaker, turn 2 4/4 draw, so not ideal, but we play a second Thalia, though. We can double block with the first strike, right? Ooh, nothing? So they definitely have Stomp here, like 100%. So we probably just like Wily Goblin tap land and just say go. Geth, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Join Discord if you're a new subscriber. Thanks for joining. Pal drivers. Appreciate that. All right. So definitely not playing Warchief here. They're just 100% of Stomp. So yeah, I think just Wily Goblin tap land go. I think no attack from Thalia. I'd love to just like draw Muxus too. That's kind of like what our main plan is, obviously, but so we'll stomp the Prospector, we'll sack the thing. Stomp Thalia, sure. Guess his longtime fan of YouTube channel. My name is Justin and I'm chilling in Florida. Awesome. Isn't it hot in Florida? Hot in Florida? Chill. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it. Take his resub. Thanks so much. Alright, so they kill Thalia, which is fine. Try to draw Muxus, basically. We might have a chance to play Warchief plus Krenko next turn. So play Warchief, play land, sack Goblin, play Krenko, make some tokens. Should draw Muxus, basically, you know? On Crop Crasher. So that was part of why I wanted Thalia back on defense, too. Will they exert or no? No exert. So we could double block here. That does make the Warchief Krenko turn impossible. And pump Pill Collector. If they have Embercleave, we're super dead, but that's just how it is, right? Also, if we could just draw Muxus too, so I'm not going to block. No blocks. Take a bunch. Chieftain. I mean, that'd be good if we get to a next turn, right? All right, we're doing it. We're gonna go, and then we'll activate it now. And say go, and hopefully not die, basically. Embercleave, we're dead. No Embercleave, we probably are okay. We don't even need the Warchief anymore. We can just block with it and trade with the Crasher. So they're going to exert. Maybe, maybe not. This is an Embercleave slow roll. I'm going to be pretty upset. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it was pretty quick. No pause. All right, so exerting. Sure. Nope, that's a pause. We're dead. The old telltale Embercleave pause. You gotta love it, you know. Just can't block. So each block like here. Just died Embercleave. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the ruins. All right, kill me. I mean, like, I they even have hexproof, so like it's not like we can have, have a Gempalm or something like that. Like, just the sickest low roll ever. Get out of here! Like, what are you doing? Like they literally like the one thing they can be playing around is like us having a Gempalm in our hand, so we like sack 2 goblins, cycle it, kill the thing they put the Embercleave on. But like it has hexproof, so like there's no actual counterplay there. All right, whatever. All right, so I think Thalia still comes out here. We bring in our Cratermaker, Chainwhirler, Gempalm. Bring in all 4 braids. I actually don't think Gempalm's very good. I'm gonna shave like a Matron or 2 because we don't really need to. Like they're not gonna Thoughtseize us or counter our Muxus. We just need to find 1 Muxus, so you usually don't need to play slow Matrons. I don't mind shaving a Warchief or 2. I think I'll Bolt Chainwhirlers. I'm gonna shave like 2 Warchiefs, 2 Snoops. Bring the Gempalm in. Just like the slower cards that get hit by Stomp. Yeah, I think this is fine. Festive Style, it says, I have my last final for the semester soon. Might as well celebrate by playing the drink every time Jim says we died at Embercleave game. I mean, I say that probably 4 times a stream. It's just an obnoxiously stupid card. Like, just like, Magic is worse because Embercleave exists. All right, it's not a great hand, but it's okay. We're gonna keep it. Chieftains aren't really where we want to be against them, but we have the Abrade, we have Muxus, so really polarizing. Any drafting today? No. So if you missed it, I announced it earlier on. On Wednesday, I'm gonna have a special guest on stream. I have hired Sam Black to come on stream for Bronze Mythic and coach me because I'm frankly losing a lot in Strixhaven, and the best thing you can do when you're losing is to hire somebody who's better than you. So hired Sam. Sam is gonna be going over. We're going over 5 of my previous drafts, examining what I did wrong, and then riding shotgun for a draft. So that'll be Wednesday evening, about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Probably about 2 episodes of Bronze Mythic. I'll probably do like a special episode, a coaching episode, and then I'll have the sure, and then we'll have the episode where he'll be riding shotgun for the draft too. So pretty cool. I like Sam a lot. Sam is one of my favorite players. So. All right, so Brawler Elves, pretty good turn for them. We have the Abrade, so it actually works kind of well for us. So we can do this. There you go. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. I'm hiring. Yes, basically, I'm paying Sam to entertain you. So, because our Strixhaven run, our Kaldheim drum was like, woo, right through. We had more 7-win runs than not 7-win runs in our Kaldheim run. It was that fast, and Ikoria was also pretty smooth too. But Strixhaven just really been confusing me. So they're gonna stomp my Skirk Prospector. That's a play, I guess. All right, sure. Goodbye. what do you want Trash Master for? Like, what does it do for you? You know, like there's many fewer cages out there. So I mean, we're doing really good here, honestly. Like, we need to draw some lands, but we're 20 life still. They have no board basically. We should draw lands. Like, I think we should draw land. I think we'll win this game. Make him deal with our chieftains. Coral has gifted a sub to Sam. Is Sam here right now? Like, thanks, Coral. We drew land, sweet. And then we're gonna jam here. So, I mean, having a trash man on the boards. I think I have a trash man on the board, don't I? I don't run the board. So we have 4 braids too. So like, and you have the Cratermaker. So I don't think trash man is necessary. Thanks, Coral. Appreciate it. Another Magma Spray? Sure, whatever. Again, this sort of nickel and dime game is perfect for us. They kill our thing, we kill their thing, and then we put Muxus and win the game. So that's great. Wisdom Teeth out. Damn. Take it strong, all right? Take it strong. Glad you're enjoying the content. I hope you feel better. Appreciate it. Y'all great. So, draw land? No, but sure. They have 2 cards left. Jam. Coral's giving subs like crazy. Let's hear it for Coral. Lil, you're a sub now too. Ooh, Ferocidon. So good draw on the Abrade, honestly. Ferocidon's one of the best cards against us. Chainwhirler is good. Be great here, obviously. They're going to leave back their Llanowar Elves. That is a strange choice. Okay. I'm just going to say go. I'm going to let him stay back on D. I'm not going to bother killing this stack into this, so. Everyone's getting their teeth out today. Okay. We're going to have to kill this now so they can't Embercleave it. Because if we try and do it in combat and they Embercleave, we get blown out, so. Or that. Well, I threw the game. I blame Karn. Karn kept me up all night. Karn peed in our bed. We had to sleep on the couch. It sucked. It's all Karn's fault. It's all Karn's fault. I just threw the game away. So, obviously you can just cast Embercleave. You don't have to cast it in combat. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, we can't beat Ferocidon with Muxus, and then we just die anyway. So, yeah, I'm alright. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Very, very dumb on my part. I just, 6 mana is the amount of mana an Embercleave actually costs. Alright. No problem. No problem. It's okay. It's okay. It's brush it off. Not a problem. If we had killed the Ferocidon on our turn, I'd probably win that game easily, but it's alright. The defensive cleave, yeah, the not blossoming defense, it's Embercleave actually. The 6 mana pump spell. 6 mana plus +1/+1. Alright, let's go. Keep in the hand. 2 not very good Thalia matchups in a row. Where are the Phoenix decks, Alright, here we go. Prospector on 1. Sports Center alert. Jim's still bad at Magic. Fatal Passage. Okay. Alright, your land. That's good. Snoop. Gob. If we were, like, sure they were playing a deck that wasn't interactive, we could, like, play Turn Your Chieftain there, but, like, that's just ridiculous most of the time, so. Land on top, which is fine. It's not a white land, but right. Would love it if the Snoop lived through our turn. See, island, sure. Has MTG have less of a sub badge than you? Because you're one of the OGs, Coral. You're the bomb. All right. Steam vents. We might have found our Thalia matchup. Oh my god.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
We did it again. Oops, I did it again. This has got to be, like, the best possible draw for us, right? Like, is there a better draw than this? It's the lucky Krenko on top. They have a stomp. Sure. So we sack this for red. Fizzle the stomp. And resolve. And... okay. Good enough. Good enough, I guess. So we saw Bone Crusher and a blue-red land and a red land. So I have no idea what they're playing. Thalia's still probably good, though. I'm going to bring in, like, the Cratermaker as a hedge and cut, like, either a Snoop or a Warchief. I'll probably a Warchief. I'm going to shape Muxus, actually. If they're bringing counterspells, Muxus is a little more suspect to try it again. No idea what they're doing. You know, I punt the game, punt it. I guess I didn't really punt the game. They just, like, didn't do anything and died, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, boy. It's a Krenko kind of day. All right. Nice. Go to 4. All right, Thalia. Let's do this. All Thalia all the time. Thalia and the Gobs. Passage. All right. Have you seen my friend Thalia? She ain't a goblin, but she hangs like one. Hanging with the crew. Island, sure. Resolved. Excellent. No brainstorm there. Little stomp action. Great, sure. Well, fortunately, trading 1 for 1 against our mulligan to 4 is pretty good, but our hands, like, we're out there, you know? We're making moves. We're doing stuff. So what are they up to over there? Still haven't really, like, revealed their master plan to us, you know? I kind of want to just pump Castle here and not play this Wily Goblin. Because they have, like, mass removal or just, like, something. There's no reason to play another one. Alright. You're up. Brazen Borrower. Just hard cast Brazen Borrower. Sure. Is it a creativity deck? I mean, they're playing creatures, so probably not. Yeah, Braid and Bone Crusher are like the 2 most generic cards in the format. You know, that can be anything. All right, sure. Matron. I guess we're playing. I mean, like there's no way they're not gonna counter my Muxus or something. But we should keep putting ones in play with our castles. It's pretty good. Resolves. All right. Now, what do we get here? So, like, we get Muxus to maybe just counter it. It feels pretty bad. Yeah, Snoop's certainly interesting. They have 3 cards in hand. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, if I had an idea what they were doing, I'd have a good idea what to get. But Brazen Borrower, Bone Crusher Giant, Abrade, and nothing. They don't seem particularly fast or controlling. It's probably just Muxus, and like we're not gonna like just jam it blindly, but the threat of it will make them play a certain way. Okay. All right. Well, that's gonna make us more likely to jam it. They certainly have a clock now. Raid my Prospector. Okay. Well, now I need a land for Muxus. That's not a land, but sure. They definitely have like a Memory Lapse or something like that, or Aether Gust or whatever. For sure. This is why you often don't want to rely on Muxus against blue decks. I mean, if we didn't mulligan to 4 this game, their sort of like mopey, mid-rangey draw wouldn't be that good against us, you know? The fact that we're just down 3 cards. Like, Like they're just like playing like all the mid-rangey cards, you know, and nothing else. All right, so I mean, honestly, now I can just resolve Muxus. It costs everything, but I think you just do it. They untap and have a counterspell, we lose the game. Yeah, whatever, sure. Did you play Muxus? Yes. What did it cost you? Everything. Come on, buddy. Daddy's home. All right. Top card's Matron. Yeah, all right. I mean, they better have some piece of interaction here. I have 2 hasters. Bone Crusher, that's it? Just Bone Crusher Giant? That's all you have? Top card's Krenko again? We just do this every time? All right. They're so dead. Matron. Autopay. Resolve. We've seen 3 unique spells from them in the entire match. Trigger of a stack. Fire at the Snoop. Resolve the Snoop. And then we get a Chieftain and kill him. That was weird. We played an entire match, and all they played was Abrade, Bone Rush Giant, and Brazen Borrower. I think that Brazen Borrower is one of the most overrated cards in Magic. I think it's an okay card, but it's not particularly powerful by itself. Bone Crusher is obviously great, but you can't just play Bone Crusher Giant and expect it to be good. You know, you need to do other things too. It's not a draft game. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Borrower's pretty mediocre. It's fine. You know, it's of the same quality of Voltaic Brawler. You know, it's fine in the right spot. It's honestly pretty reasonable in the right spot, but it's not a card you're dying to put in your deck. You know. All right, so another one-lander. We'll mulligan again. We mulligan for that game too. Keep this one. Keep this one, and this is tough because what we're playing against would dictate what we want to keep here. I'm gonna keep the Snoop and just keep all the threats. There's no Muxus, here, so could have been an adventure deck. What's the point of being blue-red adventures? What's the only adventure payoff cards? I guess it could have been a lucky cloak or whatever. But and another non good Thalia matchup, sure. Muxus on top. All right. Okay. So we're definitely finding Muxus this game. I mean, is it Dragon deck? I mean, maybe, All right, Gruul. How many Burning Tree emissaries you got? How many Burning Tree emissaries do you got over there? What? Nothing? All right, so they obviously have Stomp. I guess I'll just play Warchief though, because I'd rather them Stomp. When they Stomp Warchief, I prefer to keep the Warchief, but we're just playing Krenko the next turn anyway, so we just play Warchief and go for an attack. We'll stomp the Warchief, I assume. No. What?
Inconceivable!
They kept 7, right? Okay. Ronus. Okay. A creature that can't attack or block, sure. I think this card's really bad. I played Green-Black Stompy in the Insight Invitational last weekend, and the list I started with was playing 3 of these. I found it online, and it's just I think this card's just so mediocre. It's only good off company, basically. They spent their turn 3 doing actual nothing, and it might matter next turn, but it might not even matter, you know? Alright, so we're going to play a Retreat. We just have Muxus next turn, we're going to Krenko. And we're going to attack with everything but 1 Goblin. Because the 1 Goblin can block this, doesn't have trample anyway, so... And, they're just going to lose to the board. I mean, we don't even need Muxus. Really, really low on this card. I like cards that do things, you know? I like cards that do things. Yeah, I can't it's just so hard to play a card in Magic the Gathering that costs 3 or more that doesn't affect the board at all. And the decks that this card always gets played in are decks that always need to affect the board. You know, they're always like perv out stompy decks like Burning Emissary, sure. Do you have a 4-power creature you can play here? You do. Okay, they do. But like they're just freaking dead. Like they have 4 good blockers and they're dead. They're dead as can possibly be. It's like not even close. Like we're attacking for like 150,000 next turn. Please let me do it. It's Mogg Monday. Krenko on top again?
Bingo! All right.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky. I'm taking too long. They're gonna concede. Wait, no, full control. I draw a button. Oh, I hit control again, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna freaking win. Who cares? I would have had 100,000 bajillion goblins in play, but I misclicked and hit the wrong button. I was dying. All right, leave me alone. All right, get another Muxus. Get no mana for a what's that? Whatever. Stupid. All right, yeah. I mean, fire this up. So I would have had like 100,000 goblins in play because we had the Krenko activation, the Snoop Krenko activation, and then the next Krenko activation, which is guaranteed. So like exponentially, we would have had like it's just like 15 goblins, like 80 goblins in play or something. I can't even do the math that much. I'm not that smart. Oh, oops, in full control still. All right, so they have 4 blockers. They block these. And there's dead. Doesn't matter. All right, whatever. They're dead. That shirt is rad as hell. Hell yeah, Coalesce. Coalesce Apparel, let's shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. They got new shirts out. They got a new 3 new shirts for the Commander line. Yeah, no Ironcrag feet. That card sucks. Card's only good if like everyone's literally just goldfishing. Yeah.
Game.
Ronus.
Blouses.
Alright, so we're going to bring in 4 Abrades, Cratermaker, Chainwhirlers, Gempalm, cut 3 Thalias, cut 2 Snoops and 2 Warchiefs, and Shaven Matron. What's up, Grant, man? How's it going, my friend? Gruul. Grant, were you the Gruul player that we waited till your turn to Abrade the 3/3 and you played Embercleave as a combat trick? Hi, I'm Dream Davis. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that was good. That was good. It's the old 6-mana battle growth. Oh, man. Come on, Marley. Let's sideboard here. You felt lucky? I mean, I guess it's lucky when your opponent's really stupid. Like, we are thankfully, hopefully, nearing the end of allergy season, so I'll be dying less on stream. Just a miserable 3 or 4 weeks for me in the summer. Or beginning of summer. It's not summer yet. Summer's coming, though. Dude. Alright, so hand is okay. Obviously, this is part of the downside of playing white is having founders against aggro decks, but this is fine. So, tap land? Great. Another... All the winners. I'm going to play this tap and say go. And then we just play Prospector tap land next turn. We're not in a huge rush, so... Alright. Burning tree, burning tree. Nothing? Who is this person? Like, how do you keep these hands with no 1 and 2 mana plays? Like, I don't understand. These people are crazy. They're out of their mind. Get out your goddamn mind. What are we doing? You gonna stop me? Sure. Abrade, sure. Like, this is just like classic matchup misassessment. Like, you got to kill me. Unless you have a million answers to Muxus. They're the beatdown dog. They run us again. They're the beatdown deck. You know, they gotta kill me. They gotta kill me. So we can like Matron for Muxus here. Then next turn we can like Goblin, Wily Goblin tap land, set up for it. The Mux Father. The Mux Father. Oh. Questing Beast. It's fine. I mean, first blood here on turn 4 is pretty good for us, so I'm worried. Alright, doesn't kill much, but alright, so we just like Wily Goblin go here. We have the old Mux Daddy and Mux Father next turn. We could have played we might have screwed up. I mean we can still Abrade if we have to, if they have Embercleave. We could have played the Needleverge Pathway on. Yeah, we screwed up, I think. Their hands, they probably have Embercleave in their hand because they're not doing anything else. And we could have left the Abrade up at the fear of shocking next turn. But, alright, cool, they don't have anyway, so sure. Parasite was good. I watched it on a flight. I was very impressed with how good it was. Not really a good flight movie, but typically good flight movies are like Godzilla versus Kong. You're just on an airplane, brainless stuff, you know. But, alright, I mean, we got a Muxus here. We got a Muxus here. What's up, Tyson? Ads are ads, you know? Alright, here we go. A lot of us, we have some good ones in our hand, but there's no way we know we can, like, wait a turn here, right? Nah, we're at 9. Like, we could, like... Yeah, we can't wait here. Like, Chainwhirler or Abrade and hope... Nah, yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Let's go! Daddy's home. Okay, I mean, not the best. Not the worst. Coral's getting subs again. Thanks, Coral. We can pop this treasure and, like, Cratermaker to kill the Spellbreaker. That's not really, like, necessary, though. So... just say go, I guess. What do they got here? Not a great Muxus. It's like fine, but we're not. Doesn't really beat the board. Bone Crusher, the Wily Goblin. Sure. Yeah, I mean, we could also use Cratermaker and First Strike to kill something. Try and kill his Questing Beast, maybe. All right, let's just say go. Not in, like, great shape here. I mean, they got some honkin' chonkers. Lava Coil, the Muxus. Okay. That's a problem. Tell me more, I guess. Block here and here. I mean, opponent's not playing particularly well. So they're going to pump Questing Beast, but the problem, of course, is that we have First Strike and the Cratermaker. So this is our plan all along. So we're going to deal 2 damage to this. First Strike will kill it before it does any damage. Then we Abrade the Spellbreaker. I think we're in pretty good shape here. We need to not die, obviously, but at the moment they can't actually Agronus. And we can deny that with a Abrade, probably. So, question here is, do we play Chainwhirler or do we play Krenko? Let me just Krenko. Krenko land. Go. And Now Ronus forces them to do something before they attack, which we can react to. Pelt Collector? I mean, annoying, but sure. Will I be playing in the Strixhaven Championship? No. Alright, so... now we're gonna kill this. We take 2 damage, but now they have no good attacks because Ronus is kind of poopy. And we're in decent shape. Not amazing shape. Ronus still forces trample. We still need to beat the board here, but which we're not currently doing. Snoop. Chieftain on top. Oh my. Mountain land. Krenko. They're 19. Say go. I think we're in good shape now. Just need to like actively not just don't die basically. They have 1 card. Just I'll say it again. Just please don't be Embercleave. Pump the Spellbreaker, sure. Of course, once again we have first strike. You need to beat the trample here. So, although we'll pump the Pelt Collector. Yeah, this card's got to be good. This card's got to be good. Just another Mogg Monday. That's an attack, I guess. I mean, like, doesn't have trample. They can't give it trample. They can't Embercleave. Unless there's like some card I'm not thinking of here. Sure. Good job, Varchog. Congrats. Brawler. Yeah, they are really, really dead. We drew a land. I don't think it matters. We have the castle too. They are unbelievably dead. No math. Back with everything. Activate castle. Hope it's good enough. Pretty sure it is. No math. No math here. Oh, yeah.
Gay. Blouses.
What's up, Raz? Raz is what do I think of Approach the Second Sun and Nahiri Boom? Approach the Second Sun is not a playable card in Modern. Way too slow. Takes forever to close the game without Emrakul, but you just find Emrakul, like, you know, right? Yeah, I think that the card's not playable. All right. So we're 2-2 now. We still haven't really had a good Thalia matchup, honestly. Is there a red card that gives double strike and trample? Not legal in Historic. That is Team or Battle Rage. Alright. Thalia. Can we get a good Thalia matchup, please? You know, we're playing Thalia in our deck. We made the commitment. And, there we go. Steam Vents. That's what we want to see. Give me the Steam Vents for Thalia. Alright, so we're gonna... That's awkward. That's really awkward, actually. So, if we Thalia here, we can't Snoop and Prospector or Goblin and Prospector next turn. Because it's all the red symbols. And anything we play here just dies anyway. Whatever. Look at him, Thalia. Two-mana Pillar of Flame. Alright, I mean, sure. Snoop, Gob. Alright, we'll play Warchief here. Probably gonna die, but... Optim response. Yeah, so definitely the Thalia matchup, but they just had a way to kill it, so... Not ideal. What are my thoughts on Mana Leak, color shifted to white? That would be a huge, huge change in the game Magic the Gathering. I'm not sure. Land, then and then iteration? What? Man. I think that's an interesting discussion to have, but it's a big change. It's a big jump from Mana Tithe to Mana Leak, for sure. So I'm not sure. 2 mana here. I mean, like, just Krenko, right? Like, just fire away. They exiled so they exiled the same land as the land they played before playing Iteration. Our opponents have not been playing very well today. I'm not gonna lie. Not too well. Not to be mean to anybody, but it's my job to show you all or explain to you all what's happening in the games. And my analysis is our opponents aren't playing very well today. The problem is that pairing counterspells with aggression is very difficult because it's just so powerful. That's why Mana Tithe is like almost playable, because like it's just if you back up your aggression with a counterspell, it's really, really good. Where they printed the color shifted memory lapse in Planar Chaos, but they made it 3 mana instead of 2. I think a 2 mana white memory lapse would be broken. Like it'd be like really, really, really good. Because most blue decks are a little more, they're not as fast, obviously. So, all right, sweet. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a very, very interesting topic of discussion, though. All right, so we're gonna bring in our Thalia, and do we want Rest in Peace? I don't think so, honestly. Doesn't stop their other threats. Don't want to Abrade. I don't know what threats they have, honestly. Like they could, if they have they have Crackling Drakes, they have Sprite Dragons, probably have the other one, probably want like a couple of Braids. And this is probably not, like a Warchief and like 2 Snoops maybe. I think that's fine. Would a white mana league be too prohibitive? Yeah, because now you're just like polarizing the card. You can only play it in white, but like it's pretty good there. I don't know. Mana Leak's like a little above the bar in standard anyway, so I'm not really sure. Opinions on spoilers today? Sorry, sad about the bad Himbatorok. I haven't seen that. Do I ever make custom cards? I mean, I have before. Sprite Dragon, sure. Sprite Dragon on turn 2 is really good against us. Like they want to race us, and that's a really, really good racing card. So. What do the Islanders do today? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the last few games, so. They're gonna Pillar Flame my Wily Goblin. I suppose it's just them getting aggressive. Might have better just go face there, honestly. I feel like they really want to get that aggressive. All right, let's should have Warchief and Muxus next turn. A white Quench is much more reasonable. Brainstorm. This is pretty big here. We've had a mono blue, and the thing is, we've had mono blue aggressive decks with counter spells, but the creatures are always terrible. So imagine if they were actually good. That's the fear of Pillar again, sure. That's the fear of what counter spells would do in a white deck. Alright, so obviously now we're off of our Muxus, which is kind of okay. We play Matron here. Probably Matron for like... I don't even know. We have the mana for Muxus anyway. They either have Memory Lapse or Aether Gust or they don't. There's no real way like play around it. And we're just dying Sprite Dragon, so I think realistically it's just like... I'm going to get Prospector and just play it. So if we Muxus into like Matrons, we can cast them. Turok's Canticle. 3 mana sorcery. Target player reveals their hand. You choose a card from it. That player discards that card and discards the card at random. That's not very good, yeah. Ascended Spirit is terrible. It's just not a good Magic card. Like, it's just not a good card at all on rate. And then Spectral Sailor is... It's okay, but it's not a very powerful, aggressive card. It's a slow card drawy card, Alright, so here comes Sprite Dragon. And no spell this turn. They have a counterspell 1000% of the time here. We are 100% dead. There is not a chance in the world this resolves. Not a single chance. Turn 2 Sprite Dragon. Like, Sprite Dragon on turn 2, we can't kill it. And then... Inconceivable! I mean, Brick too? What? Oh my god. No, what? What could they possibly have in their hand? What could they possibly have? Flame Sweep. That works too. Alright, sure. Whatever, same thing. Obviously, the cost of putting Thalia deck is it's not a goblin, so that can happen. But, you know, it's only 3 slots. You know, there have been goblin decks that have main decks, you know, 3 Herald's Horns before. It's the same thing. So, alright, so pretty bad game. Sprite Dragon on the play, and then just play us, interact every turn. The rest of the game is like definitely the easy way to beat us. We're going to third Abrade and shave another Warchief, I think. They have a lot of shocks in their deck, so our Warchiefs aren't particularly great. On the play. I really don't want to keep a 2-lander, which I want to make our land drops. I'm gonna mulligan. It's just too slow and crappy. If we had an Abrade in our hand or another land, I would keep. But all right, that's much better. Keep this. I'm gonna shift the Matron, just the slowest card. We got Thalia on the play and a Warchief. Pillar of Flame. Sure. I mean, it's one cheap spell. If Thalia lives, they're just in huge trouble. Like, if all their cantrips cost 2, it's like devastating for them. So hopefully no second removal spell, basically. Frost Boil Snarl. Lightning Axe is starting Blitz of a Thunder Raptor. I mean, that's not a bad exchange. Now we've now we're on mulligan parity. They just mulligan to kill my Thalia. Okay, but again, this game is okay for us because there's no Sprite Dragon in play. If there's a Sprite Dragon in play attacking for 4 every turn, we lose this game. But because they're just like killing stuff and doing nothing else, this is like fine for us. This actually isn't that bad at all. Bottom, sure. It's hard to play that many counters in your Phoenix deck too because you just can't have non-proactive cards in your deck because you got to recur Phoenix. So, all right, that was not Crackling Drake, which is good for us. Pretty preemptive crack there on the fetch land in their Brainstorm deck, but sure. Opt, sure. Okay, I mean they got nothing. Like, they have actual nothing. Like, they drew the opt off the looting. Finale, I promise, targeting Blitz of a Thunder Raptor and Faith of Silly. Sure. Don't hit a Phoenix. Especially not 2. They did not. So this is your average, like, wheel spinning game for the Phoenix deck, where they don't find any threats, which is good for us. We need to do something, obviously, eventually, but being at 20 life here on turn 8 or whatever is pretty nice. Opt again, sure. Top? Don't like that. Don't like that. Alright, there's a threat. They are much lower on cards, obviously, but... End step Brainstorm, sure. Pump that dragon up. Alright, that's also a threat. So now we're dead. Muxus or bust here. Muxus. Come on, Muxus. Bo, resub. Thanks so much. Month number 2, most important month. You great. What? This has been like the weirdest like 5-game setup of all time, where I feel like we've gotten very unlucky and heinously lucky, like about equal amounts. We've had Krenko on top of our deck with Snoop like a dozen times, and we've had games like this where we've haven't drawn a spell like a dozen times. You know, like I don't know. So overall, I mean that's the matchup you want Thalia for, and they kind of just killed it. It wasn't really that impressive, honestly. Obviously, it does draw fire from your other creatures, but at the same time, they just have like a million kill spells anyway. I don't think it necessarily like hurt us to have Thalia in our deck. It was the one game we Muxus and hit 2 Thalias. If that was like a Snoop and a Wily Goblin, we wouldn't have won that game anyway. So like, you know, it wasn't one of the main key cards. It didn't really matter. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Goblins is in a weird spot in Historic right now, where it's like pretty under the bar. It feels like it's just not doing enough. And the addition of Memory Lapse to the format definitely hurts Muxus a decent amount because it's just a really solid counterspell against Muxus. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've played Goblins a little bit lately in Historic, and it feels like it's a little missing a little something. Other decks have gotten better, and Goblins has not really improved, which isn't really great, obviously. So that's it. Bye Monday. YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my sponsors, obviously. Go watch my cool stuff video for more content today. Again, Wednesday evening will be Bronze to Mythic with Sam Black. I might stream on Wednesday during the day more also as well. I'm gonna get some Modern in. I'm gonna play some Modern in someday this week. I'm gonna play like 2 or 3 Modern decks because I haven't played Modern in a long time. Yeah, Paul Vitor is also very good against Muxus too. That's very, very fair. Redain is a splash to the Thalia. I mean, there's a lot more 3s than there are 2s. A lot of competition there, so that's kind of rough, I think. But yeah, cool. It's a short stream today. Thanks for watching, YouTube folks. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely check out my cool stuff video for today. It is a Modern deck. It is Aspiring Spikes, Fairy Blink Ephemerate deck. Definitely a super fun deck. Check out the video for a little more content. And you're all great. I love you all. Thanks, YouTube, for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, YouTube.